beautiful Gemini gang? What's happening? What's crackalacking? And what's poppin', baby? It's your boy, I'm from CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with your mid-October, 15th through the 31st tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All that information is linked down in the description box down below. Welcome in, Gemini, to your mid-October, and let's see what awesome messages we got coming through for you, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout October, 15th through the 31st. What messages do we got coming through for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout October 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 15th through the 31st. All right, my Gemini gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, all right? Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Eight of Swords. So, you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy is going to be the Two of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the Knight of Wands, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Page of Swords. So, taking a look at the energies we got here so far, you can be connecting with an air sign. Honestly, we got every sign except water, so until I see a major arcana, I won't say any sort of signs in this reading, okay? Now, the Eight of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. Overthinking a decision. That's what it looks like throughout your second half. And I think the reason why you're overthinking so much is because whoever you're connecting with here, Knight of Wands, this is what I call the traveler kind of energy. You know, you're connecting with the person that walks in, and then they walk out. It's very wishy-washy. And as for the outcome that's present, Page of Swords, I feel like you've been holding back communication for quite a long time because you've been trying to figure out what to do about this connection, but you're going to be coming to a conclusion here throughout mid-October. I can feel that energy very strongly. So, whoever you're dealing with here, they've been incredibly wishy-washy. They're coming in and out of your life. You need fucking stability, and you're acknowledging that shit. And you're getting to the point right now where it's like, I need to speak up for myself because I deserve somebody who's going to be stable in my life. I'm not going to keep on dealing with these types of connections. So I am feeling a confidence boost here too. Your solar plexus is about to be popping, okay? Throughout mid-October 2020. Now, what we're going to do here, Gemini, is we're going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with this individual throughout mid-October 2020. And then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout October 2020. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, okay? So let's see what's happening here mid-month. In regards to who Gemini is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of October? How does the person that Gemini is dealing with feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout the second half of October? Let's go ahead here and take a look. First card out, what do we got? When we got a Queen of Swords. Ooh, can be an air sign. Very big air energy in this reading. Second card out, we got the Strength. Could be a Leo. Moving forward from that, we have Page of Wands, we have Nine of Swords, we have Ten of Wands, and we also have the Seven of Cups. Taking a look at your person right now, the Queen of Swords to the Strength card, they're in a position where they're taming the beast. I kind of feel like the reason why your person is so wishy-washy is because they're in a space right now where they're trying to build attraction, okay? People tend to do this thing where they feel like they have to hook you to them so much to the point where you're incredibly invested into them. People who constantly try to make you chase them usually do it for the validation of their own ego, and I feel like that's kind of the energy the person you're dealing with is sitting in. I feel like they're trying their hardest to get you to chase just so that they can validate their ego, that not only that they're good enough for you, but also to validate that you're interested in them. And it's a, pretty basic tactic, and it's not, it's not like it's a bad thing when you initially start doing that. When you're attracting a person, you want to give them space so they can get to like you and whatnot. But when this is an ongoing game, it kind of gets repetitive at some point. And I feel like the person you're connecting with has been doing this repeatedly. And every time they do it, and every time they try to get you to chase, they always get that instant validation. Now, moving forward from these energies, we do have here the Page of Wands, and we do have here the Nine of Swords. And I think one of the biggest reasons why this person needs validation so bad is because I kind of feel, Gemini, that they don't feel good enough for you. I think they're sitting in the energy where they don't feel worthy enough for you. And I don't think they necessarily see the worth within themselves. They're not happy about being wishy-washy. They're not happy about being an unstable person or being in an unstable connection. But I kind of had a Freudian slip there. I think the person you're connecting with kind of does feel unstable right now. And considering that they're not feeling very balanced, especially within themselves, that's why they don't want the balance with you. Taking a look at their energy, you got here 10 of Wands. You know, the person you're dealing with right now definitely feels like they're carrying a lot of heavy burdens, and it's almost as if they're intentionally messing up this connection so that you can find someone new because they don't feel like they're good enough for you. So this person has got a lot going on. Deep down below, they don't feel good enough for you, Gemini. But on the surface level, they pretend that they do. And that's why they play games. They play games so they keep getting consistent validation from you that they are good enough. That's why they want you to chase them. That's why they are wishy-washy. Because truthfully, they don't feel happy with themselves. They don't feel good with themselves. And every time you come after them, it makes them feel better. So they kind of get a little bit of a mini high from it, you know? And I feel like that's why this person is playing this game. Because it's a temporary fix for them. It temporarily makes them feel worthy every time you chase after them. And when the truth, honestly, is the 9 of Swords. I feel like your person here isn't happy. I feel like your person here isn't stable. And that's why they're not providing stability within you. So that's what I feel is going on currently with the person you're dealing with. And that's why there's not a stable connection. Because they don't feel stable within themselves. Based on what's going on with this individual throughout the second half of October, let's take a look here. We got here the World card. We got here the Ace of Wands. And we got here the 10 of Cups. I feel a little bit of a change throughout mid-October. The Wanderer doesn't want to wander anymore. This person here wants to step up to the plate finally, Gemini. I think that that's what's going on here because the World card is about entering a new type of cycle, and then the Ace the Ace of Wands is about expressing how they truly feel. So I think your person is going to get real tired of the games. But one of the big reasons it's going to motivate them to express how they truly feel about you is because you're going to take action here, Gemini. You're no longer tolerating the behavior of them coming in and out of your life. You're making sure that that's over. I already told you that your solar plexus is going to be popping. It's going to be popping because you're going to be speaking your truth here. So Gemini, what's motivating this person throughout the second half of the month to tell you that they really care about you and that they're going to change is all for the fact that you're going to let them know if they don't keep going in and out of your life, you're not going to be there waiting for them. You're done playing the chasing game. You're done running after them. You don't want to play games. Instead, you want something real. So I do feel like you're definitely going to motivate this person this month to speak up on how they actually feel about you, and not only to work on the connection the two of you have, but to work on themselves. You're going to make sure that the games are over and that they're taking care of themselves, okay? Now let's take a look on your side of things, Gemini. Let's see what we got going on. How does Gemini feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Gemini, please, throughout the second half of October? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout October 15th through the 31st. What's going on with Gemini, please? How do they feel? And what is going on throughout the second half of October? Let's take a look. Gemini, first card out, we got here King of Cups. You have an open heart right now, you know? You're very open when it comes towards your heart. You've been very open to this person, very receptive. We also have here King of Wands. You've been very passionate with this individual. You've shown them that you're willing to take action with them. You've shown them that you're willing to be on a path with them, right? So you've made it pretty clear that you want something out of this connection. You know, you want to have a relationship with them. You want to have stability with them. And you want them to be on the same page with you. You know, you've talked about this and that's how you feel. What you're really looking for and what you really want, Gemini, is for this person to be on the same page as you and to grow with you rather than to keep reappearing and disappearing from your life. We also got here the Queen of Cups and we got here the 9 of Wands. Every time they would walk away from you, it would very much so disappoint you. And I feel like you always kept that to yourself. I think that sometimes, Gemini, you don't want to explain the things that disappoint you because there's a part of you that feels like if you do, you might actually make this person go away. You know, there's a part of you that feels like, well, if I speak up for how I felt, maybe I'll lose them. But I think you're getting to a breaking point in October where you're recognizing it doesn't matter if I lose this person, because the way they're treating me is not how I deserve to be treated. I deserve to have somebody who's stable in my life. I deserve to have somebody who says that they like me or love me to show me that they like me or love me. I deserve to have somebody who's real, honest, and raw with me and isn't running away from their problems and using me as a scapegoat to feel better. You get me, Gemini? So you're recognizing here, I'm speaking the fuck up, and I'm letting this person know that I'm not going to be their little high. I'm not going to be what gets them happy for a split second, no matter how temporary it is. You're not going to be their drug. You're going to be their love, or you're not going to be anything. And that's really serious shit here, Gem. You know, you don't want this person using you for that little mini high they get of validation. Not going to happen. So I see you speaking up here throughout the second half of October. Based on what's going on with you, we have the Sun card, the High Priestess, and we have the Knight of Swords. If this individual is not going to take action to not only just make you happy, but to be happy with you and to work on whatever connection it is the two of you have to get it to go somewhere, I do feel like you will be swinging that sword. So, Gemini, I don't feel like you're tolerating this person's behavior anymore. And it's going to threaten them, and it's going to make them realize that if they don't change, they're going to lose you. So that's why you're going to see a change in your person here. That's why you're going to see them admitting their feelings to you, and that's why you're going to see this person open up. They've been very emotionally unavailable, but you're going to start seeing them making themselves available to you and explaining what's really going on with them mentally. So there will be a change of heart here, and you will be seeing a change of character in the person you're connecting with. Because like I said, you are going to be getting to that breaking point where it's like, look, I'm not going to be your mini drug of validation. And if you are not going to take action with me, I'm going to find somebody else who does. Because you're getting to that point where you're really done waiting. Okay? In regards to where energies are aligning, please, throughout October 15th to the 31st, excuse me. What do we got going on? Where energies aligning, please, between Gemini and this person throughout October 15th through the 31st. Let's take a look here. We got here the Death card, we have here the Ace of Pentacles, and we have here the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like there's actually genuine change that's being taken here. You know, the Death card represents change and transformation. The Ace of Pentacles represents an opportunity, but you also have the Ace of Cups. So this person's finally taking the opportunity to show you that they love and care for you and to show you that you mean something to them, you know? Like I said, for a long time, this person was feeding their ego by just getting this consistent reassurance that you cared for them. And a lot of it had to do with the lack of care that they felt for themselves. So I'm really happy to see that moving throughout the second half of October. Not only are they learning to let you in more, they're learning to actually work on themselves and love themselves and care for themselves, you know? I don't think the person you're dealing with here, Gemini, is inherently evil. I just think the person you're connecting with was going through a little bit of a damaged phase. And because they felt so damaged, they felt like they couldn't be fixed. And because they weren't fixing themselves, they were looking for those temporary fixes outside of themselves, which was you. You know, you were the temporary fix for a while, but you could be so much more than just that temporary fix to them. And you're going to make them realize it. And look, man, I know for some Geminis, this reading may not come to fruition. You know, you got to keep in mind the way that I'm reading the cards, it's for the path that you and this person are on right now. With free will coming into play, this person can make a mistake and maybe you won't give them that chance. All right, so anything can happen realistically. But with what I'm seeing here right now, I do feel like this person's going to get their stuff, or is going to get their self together, you know? I think by you threatening and speaking up, it's not even threatening, it's just you speaking your truth. By you speaking your truth here, Gemini, saying, I have waited for you for such a long time, I have invested in you very oftenly, I've taken so much action with you, but if you and me are not going to be something, and if you and me are always going to be what we are now, which is unidentified, I'm going to find somebody who's going to commit to me, I'm going to find somebody who's stable, I'm going to find somebody who brings in happiness and chooses to be happy with me. You know, by you speaking that truth, it's going to really trigger this person to not want to let you go. You know, this person realizes that they're going to lose you if they keep behaving the way they still behave. So yeah, I am seeing a change of character in the individual you're connecting with. I am seeing a change of heart here too. It sucks because it's like whoever you're dealing with, they didn't want or come out with any sort of intention to hurt you. I just think that they weren't thinking, you know? Sometimes when people are hurt, they're not thinking about the repercussions of their actions. They weren't thinking about how it was hurting you. They were thinking about numbing their pain. And because they didn't believe that they could fix their own pain, they kept going for those temporary fixes, which was you chasing after them and you validating them and you making so much space and room for them only to continue to keep you out in the cold, you know, instead of letting you in. And one of the biggest reasons why they didn't let you in is because they didn't even let themselves in themselves. You know, this person over here, Gemini, didn't even take out the time to communicate whatever they were going through with themselves and work on stuff. You know, they were just very emotionally shut down. But I am seeing your person. Okay, your potion. What the hell was I trying to say? I am seeing your person coming into alignment with taking care of themselves and also allowing you in. So they are going to be emotionally available to you. And we also got the Hierophant. I think not only is this person going to be committing to themselves, Gemini, but I think they're going to be committing to you too. I like that outcome, man. I see the Hierophant here, and we also have the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Don't make me regret all the nice things I'm saying right now. Let's take a look. And Ten of Pentacles. The only thing, Gemini, like I said, as for the outcome that's present, I do see this person committing to you. But the reason why the Seven of Swords is showing up is because don't be afraid, Gemini, to feel like this is too good to be true. I think this person loves you. I think this person cares about you. I think they're genuinely making changes here because they don't want to lose you. You know, don't allow yourself to take a look at who they used to be and continue to see yourself that, or continue to see them that way. Does that make sense? Like the person you're dealing with here, they're going to be doing their best to change. Accept that change and believe in that change. Because Gemini, what I'm seeing here is like, if you don't believe in the fact that this person is changing and that they love you and they care for you and that they're working hard on themselves, I think it's going to make them revert back into their old ways. So like I said, Gemini, the outcome that's present, the Hierophant, I feel like they're going to commit to you. I feel like they're going to work on themselves and work on this relationship with you. But if you show any signs of disbelief in them, or if you say anything that makes them feel like they're, you know, never going to change, I think it's going to make them revert back into their old ways really quickly. And that's especially because they're in a very sensitive place right now. So with the person you're connecting with, they're in a super sensitive place. And like I said too, Gemini, at the end of the day, it is up to you if you want to still commit to this person and if you want to still give them a chance. Most Geminis that are watching this right now are not going to give this person a second chance. But the great thing about tarot is that at least it gets you a peek into what the other person was going through. And maybe, you know, maybe it's understandable for you. And maybe for others of you, you feel like there's no excuse. But the beautiful thing about tarot is that it shows you about your person and what it is they were experiencing and why it is they were behaving the way they were. And it provides clarity, and that's the most important part. So with the outcome that's present here, Gemini, if the two of you stay on this path, I see you both going into a relationship. I see them working on this. You just have to be mindful. You know, your person's very sensitive right now, and if you show any signs of disbelief, it can make them revert back to their old ways and make them not believe in themselves, nor believe that they're good enough for this connection. So try to be as supportive as possible if you're in this energy and you resonate with it, okay? But nonetheless, Gemini, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it does resonate, please let me know down in the comments down below. If it didn't resonate, better luck next time. There's no way every reading out here could resonate to every single person that is of under one zodiac. So yeah, but with that all being said, man, much love to you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I mean, this is a genuinely positive reading. And I know there's going to be a lot of Geminis in the comments that are like, oh, I'm never going to take this person back. But, you know, sometimes people just need redemption. And I think whoever this person is here, they just needed to fix themselves. They needed to work on themselves, but they also needed something to believe in, you know? So you'll be showing them that. The fear of losing you will trigger a whole domino effect of them working on themselves and also working on the connection the two of you have, okay? Much love, my Gemini gang. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, please definitely consider subscribing. Thank you guys for coming out. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your day. Drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in your next video. Enjoy October, guys, and I will see you in November. Much love, Gemini. Peace.